essentially it's just about what we deliver to artists, labels, and a lot of people deliver that result verbally or through music or through bands or through musicians or whatever. So it just really comes on the depth of what you do. You know, a lot of producers DJing, you know what I'm saying? And it's an open playing field, you know what I mean? In a sense, all of the greatest producers that I've seen, they were verbal, they rap. You know, Dr. Dre, Swiss Beats, Kanye, you know, the list go on and on, like Manny Fresh, Jazzy Faye. You know what I mean? There's so many producers that I think would be bigger if they were more verbal, you know what I mean? Like, I got the key to the city of Memphis when I started rapping. You know, Welcome to My City, Volume 1, Volume 2, The Birth of D-Boy Fresh, you know what I mean? And just hitting people with volumes, and we got so much more music coming, so the verbal side has helped me, just like giving you a verbal answer. That's rap, that's literature, just without rhyme. You see what I'm saying? So it's putting me in the forefront just with an interview, as opposed to just doing the music and being like, nah, I don't do interviews. You know what I mean? So I think to answer the question, is really about how deep you want to be involved with what you do. Being on the forefront means looking like something. You know what I mean? Standing for something and having a message behind whatever you know, repping or representing, your company or label or beats or whatever it is, your artistry. You know what I mean? So starting off for me, it was about respect, making sure people respect what I do. You know what I mean? Then I started getting money because people respected what I do. How somebody gonna pay you and then respect you? You see what I'm saying? So for me, I went about the money first. You know, and a lot of people, a lot of these producers or kids coming up, they all about the money, all about the jewelry, all about, you know, the fame, as opposed to the ones that's focused on the work, focused on the respect and making sure that people respect the work. You know what I mean? And I've seen all of them blow past stardom. You know what I mean? So you gotta have your eggs in line and your priorities, you know what I mean, straight and set to what you wanna do and get accomplished. I feel like you can make hot beats on anything, like, you know what I'm saying? My motto is hits only, so whatever piece of equipment, whatever sounds you gave me, whatever sound pack, you could just give me a random sound pack and do a sound pack challenge and be like, okay, I challenge you to only make a beat out of these sounds and I'm gonna give you something hot. I guarantee it's gonna be a hit, you know what I mean? So like, that's what I'm up to, like different challenges and, you know, being creative. Every time I make a beat, I pull up new sounds, I pull up, you know, a whole new kit. I sample new stuff every week just to keep it fresh. You know what I mean? So that's always like kind of my method. You know what I'm saying? Like the software I use is MPC, Akai, Pro Tools, Logic. I mean, we use it all. Reason, Ableton. You know what I'm saying? Like we get so much free product, sponsorships and whatnot. So yeah, I mean, there's no excuse. It's about what's up here, and then you transfer what's up here through your software. I mean, networking is important. Networking for me was all about introducing myself early on as an early producer. I used to make bass tapes. I used to go through malls. I used to go through hair salons, the barber shops. I'd be, you know, in different cities, posting up in gas stations. You know, if I see an artist, they got a little chain on or something. Hey, bro, my name's Drumma Boy. I don't know, you look like you're an artist or something. You know, woo, woo, I got beats. You know what I mean? And ended up meeting Yo Got It. You know what I'm saying? Life album, Inevitable Entertainment, 4 tracks on the album. You know what I mean? And go from there to Gangsta Boo, couple different projects, 3 6 Mafia, Scarface, Bun B, you know what I mean? So it's really about, you know, promoting yourself and introducing yourself, knowing who you are. There's so many people who lay back in the cut or quiet, you know what I'm saying? And you wonder why you're not getting where you gotta be or wanna be. You know what I mean? So it's definitely about networking, and that's another thing that was cool, you know, on the college level. Because, you know, even, you know, those who graduate or those who don't, the most important thing from the from the college is the relationships. You know what I mean? The friends, the people who you meet, you know what I mean? And now this is the head of AT&T, this is the head of Nike, this is the head of Audiomack, you know what I mean? And, you know, it's all about watering those relationships. You can network all day, but even further past networking, you gotta water those relationships and stay in tune. You can put 1 million numbers in your phone, but you don't follow up with them. or you forgot you had such and such numbers, so you weren't effective with that relationship. You know what I mean? I'm still a big fan of I Put On for my city, man. I say that's like just the depth of how hard I went for Memphis. I go for Memphis. Every time you see me, I'm throwing up the M. And it's a blessing to have a city behind me, like, you know what I mean, and a root, and push me, you know what I mean, to conquer the world, in a sense. So I always feel like that was like my letter to home, you know, collabing with Kanye, and him using auto-tune really for the first time, rapping on a down south beat, rapping on somebody else's beat other than his. It was just a legendary moment, as well as the remix with Jay-Z jumping on that thing. You know what I mean? It's like moments like that, that's what you do it for. We popping. NBA Youngboy is going crazy. We just hit like 11 million on YouTube, and the streams are going through the roof. So it's just crazy to see his energy, man. When I was working with him, it reminded me a lot like Gucci. You know, he was just fun. He's, you know, asking me questions like, what you think? You know what I mean? It wasn't just like, let me do this, I got this. Like, what you think? You like this? You fuck with that big bro? You know what I'm saying? Then he went in there and wrote Birdman verse and just went crazy. Like, man, what you think, bro? You fuck with that? All right, bet. Now, once you do yours, I'm gonna do my verse. And just energetic, fun, enthusiastic. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just, to see people like that, man, like we got one moment to collab and do what we do. You know what I mean? It's not every day we in a room with each other. I was just telling my man, like, you gotta capture the moment, and that's what producers do great. The good ones. Yeah. You know what I mean? Favorite people to work with, I would say, is Gucci. Definitely, again, his energy, you know, he always having fun. He know what I like to eat, I know what he like to eat, you know what I'm saying? Man, pull up, man, bring me what you bring. Every time I pull up on Gucci, he be like, bring me what you bring. You know what I'm saying? Give me what you get, bro. I trust you, Drum. Whatever you gonna get. You know what I'm saying? I come in with the plates, man, we burn a few and get to it, you know what I'm saying? So it's about the ones who really enjoy getting on the court. I call it hooping. Making beats and making music, making hits is just like hooping, man. All we need is the rock. All we need is the studio. You know what I mean? There's no excuses, and we pick that rock up and we hoop, you know what I'm saying? And we shoot and shoot and shoot. You're gonna miss some shots. You're gonna swish some shots, you know what I'm saying? But the more you shoot, the more you're gonna make. You know what I mean? So it's about shooting those records, shooting those ideas, shooting these concepts, shooting the vibes, you know what I mean? And going back and forth until we got something solid.